She jabbed her finger at me like a judge handing down a sentence. 911, she barked into her phone. Yes, he's trespassing in my community, her voice carried across the lake as she strutted up the porch. Clipboard clutched like it was a badge of authority. I stood calm outside my little lakeside cabin, hands in my pockets, watching her act like she owned the place. "Pack your things," she snapped, her voice sharp enough to cut glass. "This isn't your property." "The HOA doesn't allow outsiders," I almost laughed. She really thought she had the power to erase me from land I'd called mine for years. Within minutes, the sirens grew louder. Two police cruisers rolled up, their flashing lights bouncing off the water. "Arrest him now." The officers exchanged puzzled looks. "Ma'am, do you have proof he doesn't belong here?" Van asked. She shoved her clipboard at them. Papers filled with fake-looking rules and signatures. "This whole lake is under HOA control," she barked. I stayed silent, letting her dig her own grave. When the officer finally turned to me and asked, "Sir, what's your connection to this cabin?" The older officer's eyebrows shot up as he read. Karen lunged to grab the papers, but he held her back. "Ma'am," he said firmly, "this deed is official. Not only does he own the cabin, but, according to county records, he owns the surrounding land, thousands of acres, including this lake." Gasps rippled through the neighbors gathered on their porches. Karen's face drained of color. "That's a lie," she screamed. "He forged it." But her protests only made her look more desperate. That's when the neighbors turned. "You took $5,000 from me for a fake dock permit," Van shouted. Another yelled, "You threatened to tow my car unless I paid your parking fines." Their voices grew louder, phones raised high, recording every second. "This isn't just a cabin," I said, my voice steady. "My family bought these acres decades ago. Karen has been running a fake HOA on my property the entire time." The younger officer's radio crackled, confirming the records. The officers didn't hesitate. "Enough," one said as the cuffs snapped around Karen's wrists. She thrashed and screamed, "You can't do this. I run this community." But the crowd wasn't buying it anymore. I wasn't working alone. The cruiser door slammed, and she was gone. The silence that followed was heavy. One asked if she had partners. Does that mean the whole board was in on it? I glanced at the cabin behind me, then back at the lake. Its calm surface hiding years of lies. "Don't worry," I said, tightening my grip on the deed. "I'm not just the owner of this land. I'm here to demand answers. And I will." Because Karen's downfall wasn't the end. It was the beginning of cleaning house